Okay, hey guys, Simon here, and we are on the Sapling server. Let's not get too excited. So we have Bren here. Bren is walking away. He has built something in Flat Creative, and I've just asked him if he wants to show us about it. So let me just talk to him. Okay, Bren, recording. Go for it. So he's got a house. I helped him a little bit with a few design tips, but he built most of it. And we just see what he has to say. So he says hi. That's what it looks like there. Mostly timber, a lot of trees and gardens and parks. This build took about 10 hours total. Okay, what is it? Look at the details. It lies a huge mansion. At first I had no idea what it would be. I remember you started with the walls and the 2-block windows. So again, it's a little difficult to get someone who's not used to talking about design to really explain the thing. So yes, he started with that. Then what? It started as one room. Let's see if he types anything. This is not the most convenient way to communicate neither, but it works out. But thought it was small, so I made it into 5 room per floor. So on the ground here we have a couple of fountains, we have a little indoor garden there. Alright, where should we go next? The first floor is about peace, so that's good. So I guess that explains the fountains and the little garden. Little pond. It's very good, very peaceful. A zen garden. Then... well, it's kind of difficult. I guess, bonsai. Bonsai? Difficult in Minecraft. Zen gardens. It's nice though. It's nice. Yes. Won't be the next update though. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Alright, what's next? So the first floor is about pieces. I guess we're going out the back. There's a lot of lily pads. Where did he... wait, where did he go? Did he no, he's flied out. Leaves in the pool. Interesting pattern in the pool. Yeah, so he's not really talking about design concepts. That's alright. I don't know how old he is. Anyway, let's not bother him too much. Let's let him explain himself. A target and 2 creeper faces. Really? Haha, they are creeper faces too. That's funny. Alright, what else do we have? Hot tub lit by tiki torches. Close enough. There's not really that many other torches we can... Maybe we should... What about the other floors, Bren? He's just messed up his own pool, that's kind of funny. Anyway, he'll fix that later. So so he's got a real rhythm going on here on the outer walls. You can see that. Giant windows, floor to ceiling. Very modernist, although he uses timber. I guess it's a kind of European, Scandinavian kind of modernism maybe, with the timber. I feel like the stairs were the coolest part. I was worried that you wouldn't have enough space. I was too, like he had the whole floor pretty much designed and he left one corner for a staircase. Usually that's a bad idea. But it turned out alright. I think he probably had it in his mind all along, so he probably... At first they're gonna be 3 wide. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Still good. Alright, so now we're on the 2nd floor. What do we have? The family floor. The family floor? So... lounge and dining? What do you... Anyway, KLJ's messing around a bit. Dinner table, TV and library. Yeah, that's interesting. We've got a chair. Don't have anything to look at though. We've got a balcony and other stuff going on. See, the problem is mostly people not finishing things. Here Bren has finished his house, which is awesome. And it's pretty big too. A lot of people are not finishing projects. What's with that? The library. The library requires you to fly to get to the top shelves. I guess there's a ladder. TV. Not very interesting things on the TV at the moment. That's a huge library. That's interesting though, you got some furniture, tables, library. Yep, cool. Or is he typing? There was only one letter because I thought more was excessive. In the real world, the ladder would be movable. Okay. Let's see if he's typing. He's probably typing right now. Yeah, but we can't do that in Minecraft. Okay, what's next? These are very tall ceilings as well. Obviously the taller ceiling, it looks very impressive. Let's see what the 3rd floor, if it's the same height as well. Often you'd have like the door or the front door and maybe the lounge will be high as well. If we're up in the... I guess we're not in the bedrooms yet. The party... Party? What kinds of parties? What is he talking about? Oh, it is like... That's interesting. Complete with soda station, dance floor, and a few 7 minutes in heaven booth. But we're all dudes here. What is he? Alright, let me just walk around a bit. So that's kinda interesting. It's got a party room. Not going into those areas. Thomas Rumsfeld, that's kind of a funny name too. Not going into a booth with wait, what did he say? Oh, the flashing lights. How did they manage to... Impressive for a compact circuit. It is too, like they got this flashing thing going on, but the circuit is really small. They've done a good job with this. I like that. And let's see what's going on here. They got a record, that's pretty cool. A record player there. This is funny. Do they trap you in? No, they don't. We can fly to the next room. No, I'll use the stairs. I'll use the stairs. Flying is cheating. You can't fly in the real world. Is that block out of place? It is. Lower ceilings. I don't know if they've noticed. Anyway, so the bedroom has lower ceilings. That's usually the case. You know, when you get up to the more private areas. Nice view too, that's cool. Okay, so that's the tour. Let's see if I can get him to talk about... Okay. Design concepts, missions, problems you solved. Let's see if we can draw out some design related things instead of... What are they doing? They're just throwing potions at each other. Let's see if we can get him to talk about the process of design a bit. I just guessed my way through it. People say that, but it's not true. Everyone thinks it's just that most people don't think about thinking. Yeah, I did help him with the outside. Like before he didn't, like before it was a lot flatter. Before he didn't have, you know, you see how that's like a 4x4 log thing on the corner, and then there's these sticking out bits between each floor. Like he didn't have that earlier, and I told him, well, maybe you want to emphasize the outlines, make the walls a little less flat, and then he just did it. So, you know, when I gave him the idea, hey, maybe you might want to, you know, put in a thicker outline on your building. You know, kind of like a drawing. If you're drawing a cartoon and you want things to stand out, you give them an outline. So I said, hey, you can do that for architecture as well. And then he said, oh, cool. And then he did it. So it's not like he's not thinking about design. but him, like most other people, tend not to, you know, think about thinking, as I'm saying. And I remember you talking about the glowstone under the leaves. The glowstone under the leaves? See that? Like they put the light sources underneath the leaves, like they have the leaves besides the pathways, and then they put glowstone under it. So did you get the idea from somewhere? It looks really nice with fast graphics, yeah, so with the fast graphics you wouldn't see the glowstone at all, you just see the leaves. Seeing lights in bushes when going out for birthday dinners. So there you go, so there you go. You're taking things you learn from the real world and experimenting in Minecraft. Cloud wall at the outside, yeah, so you got a bit of help with the landscaping outside the house itself. What are they doing now? Let's see if they have anything else to say. Man. Yeah, so I mean, well, everyone thinks about architecture. Like a lot of people are capable of designing, a lot of people are capable of thinking architecturally. Not that many people are capable of, but they're not used to talking about it. Should I? Okay, I'll ask if there's anything else. Okay, anything else you want to say? It's an interesting house. Maybe I'll go through it one more time just to look at things. But I'll ask if he has anything else to say. Alright. Okay, I'll go I'll go have one more look around the place before I end the video. Alright, so let me just have a look around. And we can fly up a little bit too. So we have the front door there with no streets yet. Some streets would be nice. There's a front door with we have trees, and then a pond, trees, and then fountains on one side, pool at the back. See, I don't even know if they know this. You know, in a lot of houses, you'd usually have the pool behind the house, and that's an issue of privacy. Because when you're running around in your bikini, or even if you're skinny dipping, you don't want that on your front door, where everyone can see you. Or maybe you're one of those weird people who want that, but most people don't want that. So they put the pool behind the house, behind the fence, so that if you're doing things in the pool that you don't want other people to see, then you know that it's behind the house, it's hidden. I don't know to what extent these guys understand the relationship between privacy and the location of things, or if they're just copying it from the real world. Actually, I can ask them. Oh wait, no, he said, so Cloud made the decisions on the outdoor parts? Yeah, so if Cloud did this, then maybe I'll ask Cloud later on. So viewers, leave a comment if you like this build. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Bren's not the best guy at explaining, but it's pretty good. Anyway, let's go inside. So more fountains in the front. I added a few things that went along. Okay. Well, I won't ask him about the pool. Oh, the pool was his idea. Okay. So why the pool at the back, not the front or elsewhere? Let me just test him to see if he knows. And it's good too, like, you know, talking about design with people. I just felt the pool should be in the back. Like when you talk about designs, you kind of learn from each other as well, as I'm doing now. Like I'm asking him, does he know? And since every pool I've seen has been in the backyard. So you can go skinny dipping and people won't see your thing. So there, so he doesn't, like he said, you know, every pool that he's seen has been in the backyard, but he doesn't actually know why that is, so then I can explain to him. You know, it's because of privacy. So it's a real benefit of talking about design with other people, even though, as you see, with him and with most people, like they don't really know how to articulate their designs or why they do things. But if you are able to do that, or you just practice talking about design with other people, it actually benefits a lot. I mean, you can teach them things that you know, and then they can teach you things that they know. So you can, you know, it really helps to learn from each other. It's you know, it's not just, it's really something that I guess you definitely learn in an architecture school, because in architecture school you get asked all the time, and I think I've said this before, but you're always questioned, you know, why did you do this? Why did you do that? Why is this good? Why did you choose to do this and not something else? And so as you do that a lot, you learn to explain yourself and your ideas to other people. And it really... Oh, a chair. And let's see what he says. And the exchange of ideas is really a really valuable thing to do in any sort of design, not just architecture. It might also be good to mention that only Oak and above can get into creative worlds. Well, okay. Yeah, if you're new to the server, you can't get into creative straight away, so you have to join the server, get to know people, and then figure out how to get permission into the creative world. I'm not gonna say it on the video, because that's part of the test, to see if you are smart enough to figure out. And a lot of people come on here asking for creative. And that might be something... maybe we should suggest to earn the creative access to Sapling but no ability to build. So maybe that's something we need to talk about, because if you are completely new to the server, then you can't actually get into creative mode yet. You're gonna have to join the server and figure some things out before you can do that, so that's something to keep in mind, I guess. Do I have anything else to ask him? By the way, Bren, spent much time in 7 minutes of heavens? It's not really an architecture question, kind of funny though. Alright, so I think that's pretty much it. I don't really have too much to ask him. Just thought it'd be funny. Yeah. Needed a space filler. Now that I think about it, it's like a... Anyway, I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say it's kind of in the way, in between the two spaces, but I mean it's not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes you might want to separate the two spaces. Alright, I'm gonna end the video here. And yeah, interesting. I might really talk to these guys about considering what they want to say in their vid. Again, you can't really blame people for not being familiar with explaining design, but let's see if I can convince them to really prepare. I mean, he did an okay job, I think. He explained it fairly well. But obviously a lot of thought, like, you know, every single detail, like why did he build the lights like these? Why did he put stairs there? Why did he choose oak there? The oak is, you know, you can see it's 1/3. There's 3 parts to it. See, like, there's patterns here. There's rhythms and patterns. There's what? 3, 6, 9, 15 blocks? 15? 16? 16 block modules or something? So, like, he's got a rhythm going on there. There's a pattern here. Obviously, he's, you know, counted the stuff out. And there's 3 modules on that side, 2 on this side, and 2 by 3 is actually a fairly good looking rectangle if you... It's fairly close to the golden ratio, so there's a lot of things going on here that maybe he's thought about, maybe he's just doing it and think it looks good, but there's a lot more here than he's saying, and that's really something that... I guess even I do that sometimes. I'll design stuff and forget to explain it. But if you want to, you know, communicate your architecture to other people, it's not just about you building the thing, but you also talking about why you're building things. Anyway, I'll leave the video here. So this is Brenpeter's mansion. Alright, ending vid. And I guess I'll see you guys with the next thing. KLJ wants to show something as well.